Welcome to the Mindset Chick podcast. If you are looking to stop settling and want to gain the clarity and confidence to manifest the life and biz of your dreams, then this show is for you. I'm your host, Kristi Deer, sharing with you simple yet powerful and effective mindset tips that will allow you to attract more abundance, prosperity, and success into your life. So get ready, get excited, and let's go manifest some amazing things together. Welcome back to the Mindset Chick podcast. I'm so excited to have you here. And today we're going to be talking about vision boards, one of my favorite things. I may say that a lot because all this mindset stuff is my favorite things, but I love vision boards. I'm going to share with you a super cool story about how one of my goals manifested by me putting it on my vision board. Gosh, I've had so many manifest, but it's super fun to watch and dream about and have fun with. But I'm going to share with you a really cool story. Why do a vision board? Why do we need to have vision boards? Like, why do they help with your manifestation? Well, first off, our brains work in pictures, and how I was sharing with you before, the importance of visualization, closing your eyes, making the picture real, making it bright, seeing what you see, feeling what you feel. So when you're doing that visualization in the day, with your morning mindset or even throughout the day, you're seeing that picture in your mind and you're reminded of you stepping into that goal and that future self, and you're picking up all the feelings. And that's how it's going to allow your goals to manifest. So when you have a vision board, and our brains work in pictures, when you take a vision board and you put it in front of you where you see it daily. So a vision board is a place where you put pictures of the goals that you wish to manifest. So when you're looking at that over and over and over, it's that constant reminder of this is where I'm going. This is what I'm creating. This is what's happening in my life. And then with the RAS that we talked about before, the reticular activating system, it's going to start filtering out information that doesn't align with your goals and what you're constantly seeing. And it's going to bring to you more opportunities, more synchronicities, more things to align you with the goals that you're focusing on over and over and over, right? So you're doing your affirmation, you're doing your magic 5, you're seeing the goals, manifest in your mind's eye, and now you're seeing them on your wall. You're seeing those goals over and over and over, which is going to be that constant reminder of, oh, this is where I'm going. This is what I'm creating. This is me. This is what's happening in my life. So what was really neat is the other day when I was thinking about this podcast, making the podcast on creating vision boards, my family and I, we love to watch America's Got Talent together. So we were sitting down on the couch the other night watching America's Got Talent, and all of a sudden this cute little boy came out on stage, and his name was Jacob. And he came out on stage and he had a poster board, and the judges were like, oh, what's that? And he said, this is my vision board. This is my vision board that I made. And it had a picture of all the judges on there. It had a picture of the stage of America's Got Talent. And he was saying, this is how I, have all my dreams come true. I make a vision board. And I was like, oh my gosh, he has a vision board. How cool is that, guys? And I'm like, that's what I'm going to talk about on my next podcast. How neat is that? And Simon Cowell, one of the judges on America's Got Talent, was like, I love vision boards. I swear by them. And that's so exciting. And the little boy had a picture of the judges all standing up, giving him a standing ovation for his performance. And so it was just so touching. And it was also so neat that Simon Cowell was like, wow, I love that. I do vision boards too, right? And it's really neat that so many people really do use vision boards and swear by vision boards. And a few people to name here who believe in vision boards and who believe that it allowed their goals to manifest is Steve Harvey, Ellen DeGeneres, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Jim Carrey. Those are just a few, but I know that so many people have created vision boards and believe that it was the catalyst that really turn their dreams into reality. And just hearing that story of that little boy on stage, it was so cute. And guess what? The judges gave him a standing ovation. Yay! So all of his dreams came true. Man, I mean, he deserved it. He was so amazing, incredible. He played the piano and then he played the drums. And I can't remember how old he was, but he was very, very young. That was absolutely incredible. So how to make a vision board? Basically just, don't overthink it. Just make it simple. All you want is to get pictures that remind you of your goals. So I would just recommend, you don't need like a fancy board or anything like that. You're welcome to go get something, fancy if you want. But when I started out, and I still to this day, I've made mine with poster boards. So just go to the store, get a poster board, and then you can go grab a bunch of magazines. And a lot of times people put multiple goals that they have on their vision board. But since we are working on manifesting that one goal that I talked about in the beginning, pick that one goal. We're really, really going to focus on that. I would encourage you to right now, just get pictures that represent that one goal. And then when that goal is manifested, then you can just kind of put what I like to do is you can put the date on there that it came to fruition and just put a check mark. And then use maybe the middle of the poster board or the side of the poster board to work on that next goal and the next goal and the next goal. And then when you have it all filled up on your wall and you're looking at it, you're also reminding yourself of all the abundance and all the things that have manifested along the way, which is a really good reminder too. So let's focus on that one goal. You can just go get a poster board. It can be whatever color you want. Grab some magazines and pick out some pictures that represent what, that goal is. So let's say you want to go on a really beautiful vacation to the beach. You would pick out pictures that remind you of, the beach and going on that trip. Let's say that you really want to get a promotion at your job. You would pick out pictures that symbolize you getting that promotion. If you want to manifest more money, it might be pictures of, money or freedom or what that feels like to you to have that money. And what I like to do is I like to write affirmations on my poster board too. And you can use that affirmation that I shared with you last time. I'm a magnificent manifester. I now draw into my life, write it down. I appreciate and give thanks that it's on its way to me. So you can put that on your vision board as well, which is great. And put it where you can see it. You could put it by the side of your bed. So when you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing that you see. You could put it, maybe if you have a home office and you're working, out of your home and you see that daily, but put it somewhere where you see it every single day. And when you look at it, instead of just glancing at it and walking by, really look at it. And, give thanks that those things have already come to you, that they've already manifested. So you're looking at it and you're feeling those feelings like walking on the beach or having that extra income or, paying off those credit cards, whatever that is, getting that promotion, what that looks like, what that feels like. Maybe having a more freedom-based lifestyle, maybe manifesting those clients, those customers, maybe having more time with your kids. So when you see the vision board, make sure you stop and give thanks for the things already manifesting and get excited about it. Get really, really excited about it. So here's a story for you. This is super cool. This is one of my favorite stories. Okay, so when hubby and I were just being very conscientious with our money, even more so than we are now, very, very conscientious because we had a lot of credit card debt and we didn't have as much money coming in. And so we were struggling at the time with our finances, and we decided that we were really just going to just hunker down and not really spend any money. But I love traveling, guys. I absolutely love traveling and I love going to the beach. And I didn't get to travel that much at all in those days. And so I saw a picture that reminded me of Cozumel, and I really wanted to go to Cozumel. My mom bought us a trip to Cozumel after our first daughter was young. She was like, hey, you guys, Here's a little trip, get away, new parents, I'll take care of baby. You guys go take a fun trip. So anyways, I wanted to go back to Cozumel, but no way, shape, or form was the money in the account to make that possible. I mean, we were, our goal was to get out of debt and just be able to pay cash for things, without having to charge stuff. So being able to spend, a few thousand on a trip was just kind of out of the picture for us. But I decided, you know what? I'm just going to put this on my vision board because I knew the power of vision boards. I had been doing it for a few years and things were happening. Things were manifesting, right? And so I just took this picture and I put Cozumel. Alex and I go to Cozumel. Well, a few months later, we had met this couple and they were so sweet. We just really, really connected and we met this couple and we became friends. And long story short, they asked us to go to Cozumel. And we told him, we really can't go to Cozumel right now. We can't, afford it. We don't have the funds, we're not charging anything or paying down credit card debt. And he was like, all right, bummer. All right, we'd really love for you guys to go to Cozumel with us. Well, he called us back a few days later and said, I want to let you know that I've decided I want to treat you guys to a trip to Cozumel. And we were like, what? What? And he's like, yeah, I just really want to treat you guys to a trip to Cozumel. Just pack your bags and we're going to Cozumel. I looked at Alex and I was like, I cannot believe this is happening. But I can't believe this is happening because I put it on my vision board, but I can't believe this is happening. Are you serious? Like, we're going to Cozumel? We went to Cozumel. We had an amazing time. It was just the four of us. It was so incredibly wonderful. I felt part of me was like, wow, this is too big to receive. But then the other part was like, well, thank you, universe. I put that on my vision board. I didn't know how it was going to be possible. And we went to Cozumel. And that's something else is he didn't even know that was on my vision board. And he reached out and said, hey, would you guys like to go to Cozumel with us? We're going to go to Cozumel. I didn't even know I had to go to Cozumel on my vision board. And we didn't even, ask him to pay for it or anything like that. And so in my mind, I'm like, this is, there are so many times that people want to bless us, but sometimes we think, oh, this is too big. I can't accept this. And we're going to get into that in a whole nother series episode on receiving and all that. But it's so important that when things start coming up now, that when people say, oh, let me help you, or, oh, let me take care of that for you, or let me buy you dinner, or let me, treat you to this, that you stay open to that because you stay open to receiving the gifts. You stay open to maybe the different ways that the blessings can show up and not be limited to, well, this is the only way it can show up. And, I really want this to manifest in my life, but it's going to happen this way. It's going to happen that way. And when I make the money or when I do this or when I do, X, Y, Z, then it's going to happen like that. But just surrender and allow the universe to show up for you. And that can sometimes be a little difficult for all of us, right? That's why when we get into that series on releasing control and surrendering and receiving, it's so good. I mean, it's all so good, but it's going to get even better and better and better and better and better, right? But just daydream about it. When you put it on your vision board, just daydream about it. Just get excited about it. Just know that it's possible. Know that your dreams, I always like to say that, your dreams were put on your heart for a reason. I don't believe they're just there by chance. I believe that your dreams were put there on your heart for a reason to kind of nudge you to be like, hey, this could happen. You don't have to figure it all out right now, but start doing the work, decide what you want, get really excited about it. Do the magic 5, surround yourself with positivity, remind yourself every single day that this is actually possible. And you're doing that with visualization. You're doing that with your affirmation. You're doing that with your vision board. And you're just flooding your mind with, hey, this is where I'm going. This is what feels really good to me. You're stepping into that version of you and you're seeing it. You're feeling it. You're hearing it. And you're getting super excited about it. And you're allowing the universe to bring you the opportunities and the synchronicities to align you with where you're going. Because if you don't know where you're going and you're not focusing on it and you're not visualizing it, and if you're not affirming it, then you're basically just reacting to what's going in your life, and you're just constantly creating the reality that you're reacting to. So if you're reacting and responding to a reality that is what you want in your life, then you're going to get back more things to help you manifest what you desire in your life. And I'm going to give you a little bonus. Okay, this is something that I discovered, and I've shared this with my team and my clients and my kids. Yes, my kids, they all have a vision board too. So this could be like a fun family thing. It doesn't have to be just you. If you have, children, you have a significant other, friends, you could have a vision board party. You could have your friends over. You could all do that. You could do it as a family thing where you get everybody together and you talk to them about what you're learning and your goals, and you just make this fun and say, hey, you could do this too. Let's all do it together and let's manifest some amazing things together. So this little bonus is that you can make a vision board on your phone. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so I like to use the app called Pick Collage. So it's an app that allows you to make a little collage with multiple pictures. So what I do is I go and make a collage on Pick Collage, and then I set it as my wallpaper on my phone. So I would have some pictures that represent the goal that I want, and then I have an affirmation on it. So you could do that too. You could pick 2 to 3 pictures that wrapped around the goal that we're working on right now to manifest, and you put your affirmation on it, and you set it as your wallpaper on your phone. So then every time you open your phone, like all day long, you see the pictures and you see the affirmation, you see the pictures, you see the affirmation. So not only are you seeing it on your wall, maybe by your bedside or in your office, but now you're seeing it on your phone all day long. And how many times do we pick up our phone and look at our phone, right? Probably a lot, multiple times a day. So the more you're seeing stuff, the more you're going to believe that it's possible, the more that your mind is going to start filtering, information back to you, that it's going to show you the opportunities, show you things that are going to line up. You're going to feel more positive. You're going to feel more opportunities. You're going to feel more optimistic about things. And when you step into that, the more you feel like it's happening, the more you feel good about it, the faster it can manifest to you. So that's something really cool. And I've done, like I said, my team, my clients, and they love that because you're seeing it all day long. So have fun with your vision board. Get really excited about it. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be, this beautiful background. It can just be a white poster board. It's totally up to you. The main thing that you want to do is get the pictures on the vision board that represent what you want to manifest and step into that. Look at that every single day to remind your mind of where you're going and feel really, really good about it. And have fun with it, because once things start coming to fruition and you're able to start checking them off, that's really, really fun too. And you can go back and look over the years and say, wow, look at that happened. Look at that happened. Look at how amazing I'm doing. Look at how I'm showing up. Look at how I'm deciding to focus more on what I want versus what I don't want. And then feel free to send in any testimonies about how vision boards are starting to change your life, or just even pictures of maybe you and your family doing it, or you doing it, or having a party, doing it together. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see what's showing up in your life. I'd love to see your vision board and just hear your feedback, because it's really, really exciting. And we're all coming together and we're just having this positive energy, right? It just makes you excited. It's like, oh my goodness, this could happen. These things that I've been wanting for a while, or even maybe I didn't know I even wanted it, but I knew that I didn't want to be stuck. I knew I didn't want to feel like this. And now I'm feeling better about life. I'm feeling excited about life, and I'm having fun with it. And not only am I doing it, but I'm sharing it with others. I'm sharing it with my friends, my family, and we're doing it together. So feel free to reach out, let me know, share with me what's showing up in your life by starting to implement these things. And maybe I might feature you on one of my podcasts. And next week, we're going to talk about who's in your circle and your support team. And really why it's important to surround yourself with positive people and people that believe in your dreams and your goals, and how that can affect your manifestation, that can affect your energy. And so I'm going to dive more into that and give you some tips and tricks on what has helped me, because who you surround yourself with is extremely, extremely important. So I'm going to share that with you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, friend, to dream big, follow your heart, and never give up on you, because you're worth it. Thank you for joining me today on the Mindset Chick podcast. I hope this show has you waking up every morning excited about the new manifestations you have created in your life. And if you would honor me with a 5-star review over in iTunes, I will happily enter your name in my Mindset Chick swag giveaway. Make sure you add your name to the review, and I will reach out to you if you're the winner. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. Be sure to visit me at mindsetchick.com for past episodes and more gifts that will help you to manifest your dreams into reality.